Hello and welcome to the Slingshot channel. I know, yawn. One more Midgard Serpent knife video. Forgive me, I'm just doing this because this is my current line of work and I will only stop bringing these videos until you either have all desubscribed or the thing is finished. In any case, this is like one of my really best design iterations. As you see, it's made for my hands. It's really nice, and I have all the advantages, like I can grab it, I clap my hands, can just do anything tight with it, use my phone with it, and it will never ever come off. Now, a lot of people have expressed concern for certain things that I've all demystified in another video, link down below. So this cannot break my fingers. This is easy to take off. This also allows you to jab really hard, just because you really have it firmly in your hand and there's nothing that can happen. I don't think it will break, because if you make it from solid, thick enough steel, it won't break. So this all works out just nicely. Now, one of the concerns that people had is hand size, and it is true. I have rather large hands, and of course I'm a knife maker, so I'm always bleeding somewhere. But in any case, so I gave this to a lot of people with all completely different hand sizes, and I realized if I bring this into production, I need 3 different sizes. So I started with my wife, who has really small hands. So this is her version in comparison to mine. I mean, look at the difference. So if I just hold them like here, you can see hers ends here and mine ends there. So this is just a 75% downscale. And if I try to put hers on, it is absolutely impossible. There's just no way I can do this. And there's also no way for her to hold this fine. So these are the 2 extremes, my large hands and her really small hands. And I also realized I need a medium-sized version. And this is it. This is the medium-sized version. And you see, if I compare it like to mine, you can see that it's still shorter. Let me hold it this way. Still shorter, but not quite as short as number 3. So you can see the short one, the medium one, and the big one. So the medium one, if I try to put it on, and this gives me hope that this will really be sufficient, it almost is okay for me. See, I can hold it. It's a little uncomfortable. Can't really get all my fingers in, but it works. I mean, I can use it. So, and it won't come off, and I can use it as a knife. So this works, even though I have really big hands. It's just a little uncomfortable, but it would work. And therefore, I believe that, you know, people with not so big hands will have this really like perfectly fitting, and this one is for people with larger hands. So this is what I believe. It has to be available in 3 sizes, small, medium, large, and I think I can handle that. And I will try this out with some more people to see if I'm really correct. Different blade shapes, yes. So this was my original one. It was really, it saw a lot of love. And the video was very popular. Now this one has like a gladius dagger blade, and it's quite nice. And I also made this one. This is also really cool, because this is actually a box cutter. So I can just open it to, you know, use it to open boxes and close it again at any time, just with my thumb. So it's very comfortable and I think really practical. Now for me, a knife design is not complete before there is a folding version. But can you make a folding version out of that? Yes, you can. Let me show you what I came up with. Meet the folding Midnight Serpent knife. Let me show you its features. Okay, so as you see, the blade is like a funny shape, and that is simply because otherwise it would just look funny. See, this is it in a closed condition, and it just, you know, just follows the lines of the handle. It has a lock. It's actually, in this version, it locks in both closed and open version. So see, it locks, and if I want to unlock it, I simply move the lever back, and then I can just, you know, close this again. Same as in this condition. It's also, I mean, this is just an aluminum blade, so this is not real steel. But you can also see that because this side here is not sharp, the sharpness begins here. There's no danger that I can cut myself accidentally. This can't happen. So, and of course, it's still a very functional knife. Now, this looks a little bit like it's a de-gutter or something, but I think it is really seriously dangerous. I mean, I would have to test how well this cuts in steel, but it is definitely funny. Would you not agree? So how is this going to continue? Well, next Thursday Dirk from Midgard Knives will show up here and we'll do some discussions, and I'm sure we will also talk about this one. He is an expert in the field, and I'll simply ask him and probably follow his advice. Anyway, the latest situation, what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. Thanks and bye-bye.